comedian is fantastic. I've seen her perform all over Ottawa. Guys, I want you to make a ton of noise for Wendi Reed.
Thank you. How are you guys doing? Good. Good. It's nice to be here. This is a nice bar. Much nicer than the one I went to last night. This bar was full of bikers, and the bikers, they were hitting on me. They were buying me drinks and shooters, and I got so drunk I actually blacked out. I wake up the next morning, I'm naked, I'm lying on the floor. I'm like, oh my gosh, I hope I didn't smoke cigarettes. I didn't. Don't worry, I didn't. No. I noticed though there's some women drinking together over there and over there. I love drinking with my girlfriends. Isn't that great, you guys? It is. Because women, we just want to get along. Like I went out with my friend and she said, I love martinis. I'm like, I love martinis. And then she said, this song is so good. I'm like, this song is so good. And then she said, Wendi, I slept with your boyfriend. So I said to her, I slept with him too. And then we laughed and laughed and laughed. It's good times. No, the drinking thing's not my fault. Do you remember when we were kids, there's prizes in our cereal boxes, and now that we're older, there's prizes in our beer cases? And I think that's really cool, but I wonder what they're going to put in our Depends box. I'm thinking like Viagra and banana bread. I'm looking forward to it. I am. Oh no, I'm broke. I have to watch my money. You know, inflation is killing me. Like everything costs more. Even crack has gone up to 3 hand jobs. This sucks. Totally sucks. So I'm glad the rain stopped finally. Was that rain crazy, all the rain we got? You know what I hate? I hate those people who carry those giant umbrellas. Have you seen them? Those guys with those giant umbrellas. I'm like walking down the sidewalk and this guy with a giant umbrella knocks me off. I'm like, dude, nice umbrella. Does your wife have the patio table? Like, no, I'm so glad it's summer. Have you guys gone to see the changing of the guards yet? You haven't seen it? Well, let me tell you, it's minutes of fun. Yeah, minutes. Who's ever in charge of that should do something like more interesting, like instead of having the guards march up and down Parliament Hill, why don't they have them play Red Rover? Red Rover, Lieutenant Johnson run over. And you put numbers on their back and place bets on them. Who's gonna faint first? No, and did you guys go see the Italian Day Parade? Anyone went to see that? No, you guys just hang out here. That's cool. I like it here too. If you haven't seen the Italian Day Parade, it's great. Like all the cars drive by, and the last car is the mayor's car, and the mayor's in the trunk. So it's fun. And I've been doing a lot of traveling lately, and I've decided from now on, I'm only going to travel to big cities. Because the motels in big cities are always in competition with each other. Like one motel sign will say, stay here, we have a jacuzzi. And then the other motel sign will say, stay here, we have satellite TV. And if you get stuck in a small town, the motel sign says ice. They don't care. They don't care. And I used to go to cheap motels with this guy. And he was kind of weird. He was really into bumper stickers. And he wanted me to wear a sticker that said, my other girlfriend's much more attractive. I know, it made me so mad because she's not. She's kind of a tramp, actually. Going to run up behind her and wash me. Just me and that lady over there. Okay, you understand. It could be worse. I used to date a guy who was really jealous. Have you ever dated a jealous person before? Anybody? Well, it's really hard, especially for me because I'm a comedian, and I would call him from the comedy show and he'd be like, who's that laughing in the background? Okay, maybe not this comedy show, but other comedy shows, I got in a lot of trouble. I did. All right, well, what else? Oh, I did do something good. Okay, I did do something good. I got a foster child from Planned Canada. I got one of those. Thank you. And I didn't know where he'd be from, and it turns out he's from the Dominican Republic. It's crazy, because I've been saving up for 2 years to go to the Dominican Republic. So now I have a place to stay, Wendy, do you watch reality shows? Yes, good, I'm glad. So glad. I love reality shows, like Survivor. They make you run across the desert on one leg. And then they brought back Fear Factor, where you have to eat a bug that has 3 heads. And then America's Top Model, they make you read. And then they cry. Poor skinny girls. I feel for them. But I want to be just like them. I even watch the Miss America and Miss Canada pageants. I think those women are so lucky because they get to wear a tiara everywhere they go. I would be Miss Anything if I could wear a tiara everywhere I went. I would be Miss 4th Floor Royal Ottawa if I could wear a tiara everywhere. Totally do that. And I've been buying a lot of women's magazines lately. And I don't know if you've seen women's magazines nowadays, but the covers, they're so raunchy that they say things like 20 new positions and 15 places to put your fingers. They say that. I only have 10 fingers, so I'm like, what do I do? I don't know what to do. This is me right out. And I'm really embarrassed when I get to the cashier. I'm like, I'm not reading the articles, I'm just looking at the pictures. So raunchy. And the magazines are full of advice about how to have orgasms, and better orgasms, and more orgasms, and I have a lot of trouble having orgasms, which is not my fault, because I'm on those antidepressants, and it really hinders it. But I don't know why, I just thought I'd share that with you. Share. But you know, I got off the antidepressants, and I'm still having trouble because nobody wants to hook up with a woman standing on the window ledge wearing her prom dress. Very few people do. Hard out there, it's tough. But believe it or not, I am seeing somebody, and he is a First Nations Aboriginal Indian, which is really cool, really cool. He knows so much about nature. Like last weekend, he went to the market to hunt for beaver. And he said he bagged a cougar, and I just... I don't know anything about nature. I hate nature. I hate camping. I hate eating on a restaurant patio because it's too much like camping. I don't know anything about nature. And I also don't have any pets because I'm allergic to everything. I do have a fish. You can't really pet a fish, but you can squish him a little bit. No, allergies. Is there any cat people here? Cat people? Yeah? Cat people are the worst. They are. Cat people do not understand allergies at all. They don't. Cat people are like, no, come on over. I just vacuumed. I'm like, did you vacuum your cat? Don't get it. Oh. But my boyfriend's always going on about how First Nations Aboriginal peoples are the original owners of the land. He says that to me a lot, and I'm not sure what it means, but I think if we get divorced, I get half of North America. No, boyfriends are weird. But you know, guys, I have a secret for you. Women don't mind watching porno movies with you. We don't, really. You know, you just can't start them anywhere. Like, women can't watch a movie from the middle. We have to watch a movie from the beginning. Like how these girls meet. Whose dildo is it? Thought I'd share that with you. But my favorite movie of all times is Jaws. You know those women in bikinis who do pyramids on water skis? Jaws eats them. I love Jaws. And I rented Jaws and I watched it in French with English subtitles, and I'm really glad I did that because now when I go to Hull and I hear Grand Poisson Terminac Famous, I know that means ah! You guys had a lot of fun. Thank you very much.